Hello everyone, I am going to be scrapbooking today. I need one more page for my Katseye binder. I need a binder page for my section of Lomo cards, so I'm going to be making that today. I'm going to be using the Nylon magazine, maybe some of the viewfinder also, if I can't get enough out of this, but I think I should be able to. So we do have this one, and I will have other scrapbooking videos coming up because I'm making 2 binder pages for one of my friends, so you'll be able to see those if you're interested, if you like this. But first things first, I really do like this logo. And also, I do want to say I tried to do an ASMR thing and it did not turn out good, so I will not be doing that again. It's obviously not for me. I'll be trying to yap. I do say and like and literally all the time, so sorry about that in advance if all you hear is me just saying over and over again. I'm probably going to be talking mostly about Katseye and also like what I'm doing, but maybe might stray onto other things. But first we're going to come up with what we want to use. I don't think I'm going to use these, although I do really like them. I think that I don't want to add them, but we'll come back to them and see what our thoughts are. I feel like this is too big for it, because that would take up like most of it, but it is really cute. I could just do a kind of a simple one, and like this be like right here, and then the members like kind of be smaller, like kind of a more simple one rather than bigger, because these are far too big for this, so I wouldn't be able to use those for sure. Could do that, where we could like cut this and then we could put the logo on top. That's an option. Oh, their names are in the same spot, so like Manon and Megan are lined up, so I wouldn't be able to use those. Okay. Should I use the doll ones? Let's see. I love the nylon photo shoot. I feel like we don't talk about it enough. Like, they look so fun. They're so cute. And I love the colors and everything about it. It's just so good. Okay, so that's the section we have to work with. So let me just double check and make sure that's it. Yep. So I do kind of like, I know I started this off by saying I'm probably not going to use, where did they go? That I'm not going to use these probably, but I might. We could, let me just start ripping things out. Yeah, they're too big in these. But I could do that. That's a good idea. Let's rip some things out. Gotta be careful. Oh, is that cutting? Okay, cool. So let's try with those first, and then it's really sad that I can't use these names. That's kind of upsetting. And if I don't like this idea that I have, I'll come back to these, but I might use these girls. So let's start. I'm gonna cut as close as possible to their heads, to get it, to make it fit. And I think I'm a really big proponent of bringing back physical magazines. They have had so many good photo shoots for magazines, but they've all been digital stories only, and it's honestly upsetting. Like, I want a collage with the Flaunt magazine photo shoot, and I guess I could print it out, but it's not the same as like this. Like, you see all the like the different small details that are in a actual magazine versus just like the digital photo shoot. Like, I can print the photos of them, yeah, but it's not the same as like having like the title pages and the different interviews to cut up and make like a whole, what's the word, a whole collage out of. It's just not the same. So I wish that I want to single-handedly bring back the magazine industry, because the Philippines, the Billboard Philippines magazine, I bought that right away. I'm like, that's coming home to me. And I did a group order for it, and it's on its way. So I'm very excited to see the photo shoot about that. Anytime that they have a magazine, I'm going to be purchasing it. And I'm going to be purchasing 2 copies, because I'm going to keep one in nice condition, and one I'm going to slice up. Because that's one of my favorite parts. I take photo books and I cut them up. And let's see. Okay. So we have this. Okay. Let me cut this real quick so I can envision it more. Okay, so we can do it like right there. I'll have to figure out what to do. Okay, let's make this straight. There you go. Oop, out of frame, sorry. We'll do that. Maybe move them up a little bit. This one might actually be a lot simpler than I thought it would be. I have very bad perception of size, so I thought that my binder pages were bigger than they actually are, so I was expecting to be able to use like the little like the Barbie doll ones where they're in the boxes, but I can't use those. They're too big for this, so this might actually be a very short one, but the softest, because I'm doing 2 for my friend. I'm doing a Megan Softest Strong and an OT6 Softest Strong, and those take me a little bit longer because there's a lot of possibilities, and it's hard to decide. So let's see, could just Katseye, but I kind of think I want to put the green underneath it. Do I want to have this tilted? I think I want it straight. Okay, I like that. Let me glue down this green so that we can get it proportional to size and see how it looks. So let's do that. I use a lot of glue. in, I actually don't know where I was going with that. Sorry about that. I don't know what else to add onto here. I have to see what smaller details we can add, because we kind of have a little bit of empty space. Like, it's okay if it's like a bit simple, like a more simple one, but we still have kind of a lot of empty space. So I have to see what else we can fill in here. I think there's like just some small accents like we can use. Like maybe I can cut up like the purses and see. And like, because there were tiny purses and everything that they had, since we can't cut up their names. I do like putting their names in it though. I do that for my album ones. I find a place to cut up their names and put it in there because I think it's so fun, and I like the different fonts that they use. I'm a big font person. I like the viewfinder font. I'm obsessed with it. What they're using to write Katseye in, I love that one. It's so cute. So maybe we have, I don't think we had any other words, or if we did have words, it's in Japanese, and I don't know what it's saying, so I don't want to just put in random like Japanese characters. I could, but we'll see. Probably won't though. So there we go, and then put it right there. That, and then Katseye, and then let's see, like, I don't know if that is like bothersome, the fact that the pink doesn't go all the way to the end. Let's see what else we got in here, because we could add, I mean, we're not restricted, like we can use the rest of the magazine. Like there are these, I guess there's only 2 stars, and like some other ones. Like we can use the other details. Let's see. I'm looking just for like some accent pieces, but this seems like a pretty, like all the backgrounds are very simple and there's not really much decoration added to it, so I'm not sure. I think the best bet would be to add that's fun, to be adding the little like Polly Pocket clothes and hats and purses that they have. So that's probably what we're gonna have to do. That's fun. Stars. Maybe we'll come back to that. More stars. I do just have like stickers that I can put in too. Let's see. Okay, I think we're gonna have to just put in stickers, which is fine. I'm not really liking any of this stuff. So, yeah, I'm not really liking any of this that much. Okay, let me hole punch again so I can position this in a way that doesn't like cut off part of Sophia. Okay. So if we get it lined up like there, That's good. So let me mark this. So, I don't know how YouTubers do it, I'm gonna be honest. I did this last time on live, so I'm like trying to ask you guys, like, what do you guys do to make your binder pages? But no one's here to answer that question. So, maybe like in the comments, put in what you guys do to make your binder pages. Do you have binder pages? I really enjoy cutting up the albums. I know it's like a decisive topic, but I think it's really fun and I have a blast doing it. And I'm kind of wanting to do commissions for it. I probably wouldn't take on too many because I do work and go to school full time, so I don't know how many I'd be able to realistically do, but I also don't know how really to go about it, because like I know people like charge for it, but do people charge for the album? Because I don't have a lot of other groups' albums. Like I'd pretty much only be able to do Katseye and AT's and like a little bit of La Seraphim, and like that's it. And it's like that's like kind of limiting, which I guess isn't the end of the world because I don't have a lot of time. But like would I like be able, does it make sense to find cheap albums on like Mercari or eBay and like charge them for that on top of the commission fee? Like, is that how people do it? I don't know. I've never done it because I've always just made it myself. So I have to figure out the logistics of that, but that is something that I'm interested in doing because I do think I do have a blast scrapbooking, and it would give me an excuse because sometimes I just need a little bit more motivation, like a reason to do the thing instead of just doing it, even though I really like doing it. It's like a fun hobby, but I don't know, something about my brain's like, you need to have a reason to be doing this, and I don't know why. So, but I do really want to do that. I just have to figure out the logistics. I think that looks good. I'm gonna put that down. Let me mark it. Okay, perfect. I always think it's funny to see what's on the back of what you cut out. Like I'm just like gluing over Megan Sophia Manon. Sorry. And there we go. I think that looks good. Yeah, I like that. Perfect. So I do have just these like stickers that are just kind of shiny, different colors and everything. So we kind of have like, this is a vibe we have going on, and I think I just want to put like maybe a couple stars or hearts like here and then down here. Maybe some hearts that are a little bit softer. Like these are nice. We can do these. Let's see, let's just go through. And I think if we stick to the pink, it'll look the best, because we could throw in some green or some blue, but I think sticking to pink would kind of tie it all in together. Or should I do some blue up here and then pink down here? Could do that. Honestly, hold on, let's see. I kind of like that idea. Okay, well, I've committed, so that's what we're working with. I think I want to do this one with the blue in the middle. Yeah, I like that. And I don't need a lot. I just need a couple just to kind of fill in the gaps a little bit. I'm gonna should I put that right next to you, Jay? Yeah. Let's see. I tend to go a little bit overboard with stickers, so I probably will also go overboard here. I feel like I'm already veering into that overboard area because I said only a few and now we already have a bunch on here. So I do think, oh, there's some music notes. Should I put some music notes in there? No, I don't like that. But we could put some like bubbles. I just feel like we need some small ones to round it out. And ooh, okay, yeah. Let's do some like bubbles real quick. And then I feel like we just need one thing up here. No. Maybe other smaller pink ones here. Okay. Here we go. I think I figured it out. I'm gonna put a little pink one right here and there. Okay, so I like how this part looks, but I feel like those are too spaced out. So let me see if I can just find something small. I just need something tiny. Maybe if there's like a tiny pink heart or something like that, I think that would fit. Or, because I feel like I need more, I think I need more pink there to balance it out. I can't throw in other shapes right now. I've probably used all my pink cards. Pink's my favorite color, so when there's a chance to do pink, I do it. I always do it. So let's see. I have to have something. Surely I have something. I can't believe I don't have any tiny pink hearts anymore. I've used them all. Well, I could do just like a little... Is there a big pink heart maybe? Or a medium one? Okay, yeah, there we go. Perfect. What do we think, guys? For my Lomo section, I love it. I think it's so cute and it's nice and simple. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will be back with my other parts once I have time to make those. Bye!